Hey everybody, it's Jeremy Bradley here, and it's time for the BuffRadio.com entertainment wrap-up presented by Buff Boy Brewing Company.
JB's Entertainment Wrap-Up.
Brought to you by BuffBoyBrewing.com. For a great cup of joe, there's one thing you should know. Your morning brew can also be playful. Buff Boy Brewing guys make the temperature rise, and you'll surely feel naughty when you swallow their coffee. Shop Buff Boy Brewing's premium collections of coffee and tea at BuffBoyBrewing.com. Buff Boy Brewing, you can't get enough buff. Here's what's making news this May 15th. Oops, she did it again in public. Britney Spears has... can I just go off track already or no? Oh, they're saying no. Oh, it's Friday. I'm feeling a little, sassy. All right, let's just stick to the script as much as I can. Britney Spears might be fresh out of rehab, but it seems like it didn't take. It was a wild night for her, and onlookers were scared for their safety. Lots to talk about here. It was Wednesday night when Spears was at a Los Angeles restaurant, and witnesses said that she was screaming, barking like a dog, and ultimately making a mess of things. Oh, and reports said that she was smoking indoors as well. It happened at Blue Dog Tavern, and the barking, right? Blue Dog Tavern, barking, right? Anyway. Spears was there with two other people, and she reportedly was also holding a knife, and people were scared she'd stab someone. Accidentally? Maybe. A source said, quote, she was raising her voice, screaming, and even barking at times, end quote. After the meal and Spears and her crew left, a source said that it looked like, quote, a toddler had been there, end quote. Spears' rep quickly reacted to the story, saying, quote, this is completely blown out of proportion. Britney was enjoying a quiet dinner with her assistant and bodyguard. She was simply telling the story about how her dog was barking at the neighbors, end quote. Yes, with a knife. The rep added that Spears never, quote, put anyone in danger with a knife, end quote. She was simply cutting her burger. A customer who witnessed the whole scene, Jeff Snyder, later said that Spears was standing up and holding a knife, but likely forgot to put it down. Quote, I wasn't threatened or anything like that, but when she eventually left, I turned around and was like, holy bleep, that was crazy, to the entire section, end quote. Snyder did say another diner told him, quote, she had a knife and came toward me. I thought she was going to stab me, end quote. In the end, Snyder said that he didn't see Spears drinking booze, but noted, quote, they definitely tried their best to get a handle on her, but she was obviously a handful. She was in rough shape, and it was hard for me and my friend to carry on a conversation, end quote. Earlier in the day, Spears was at a liquor store. Naturally, surveillance footage was obtained by the tabloids. In it, Spears is there with someone who gets a canned beverage and then pays. Spears is seen wandering around the store. It doesn't show Spears buying any alcohol, but she did put a package of gum on the counter to buy. It's all quite surprising considering Spears just left rehab after her DUI arrest in March. Some quick celebrity splits to tell you about. Jason Biggs and Jenny Mollen have ended their relationship. They'd been married for 18 years. The rep confirmed the news about initial reports that things were on shaky ground, and we first heard about that at least 9 months ago, that they were having troubles, though they reportedly spent last Tuesday together for his birthday. The ex-couple has two kids together, a 12-year-old and 8-year-old, both sons. It's said that the parents are keeping things civil for the sake of the kids, and you know what that means. Oh, it's gonna go all to hell once that bitter custody battle begins. And this one we saw coming, because we also talked about it here. Pete Davidson and baby mama Elsie Hewitt have split. It was just a week ago that we talked about the relationship that was struggling after the birth of their daughter in December. The couple seemingly got pregnant right after the relationship started, or right after they met. Shocking, something so rushed could not last. A source said, quote, Pete has been traveling so much for work, but Elsie was craving more support from him at home after their daughter was born. It was very hard for him because obviously he has to work to make money, end quote. Even more so now that they've split. Neither of the parents has commented on the supposed split. That's Check of Your Celebrity Headlines for this Friday, May 15th. I'm back next week right here on the BuffRadio.com entertainment wrap-up presented by Buff Boy Brewing Company. Till next time, I'm Jeremy Bradley.
For a great cup of joe, there's one thing you should know. Your morning brew can also be playful. Buff Boy Brewing guys make the temperature rise, and you surely feel naughty when you swallow our coffee.